It's Joey XD, and we're back at it again, doing a reaction. Hope this makes your day, and we can share a vibe. Maybe by the end, you'll like and hit subscribe.
What's up guys, it's Joey XD, and this is our first video back of the new year, 2021. The year is old enough to drink. I'm pretty sure most of you guys aren't. Lord, we are finally out of 2020, and what better way to start off the year than with what's it called? Pitch meeting. I don't know if you guys watched this series on Screen Rant, but they're very entertaining. They say a lot of things that like you yourself think of and whatnot. And shoot, I think one of the biggest movies to come out in 2020 was Wonder Woman. I think that's like one of the most anticipated ones. And if you guys saw my video about it, I called it Wonder Woman 1984. It kind of sucked. So, we're gonna watch a video about that. How about that? Random, I know, but shoot, I like watching this. So, if you haven't seen it, this is your first time. I think this will be a good one. Let's see.
So, you have a Wonder Woman sequel for me? Yes, sir, I do. So we're gonna start the movie with Diana as a kid back at Themyscira. Okay, and what's she up to? Well, she's competing in the Amazon version of that TV show Wipeout, and she tries to use a
I swear to God, I literally said the same. I called this Wipeout too. I couldn't think of the name. I was like, damn, what's that show? And I swear to God, I called this Wipeout too.
Shortcut to win and learns that cheating is wrong. Sure, okay, that's a nice quick message to start the movie off. It's gonna take a full 11 minutes. Oh my God. So then we're gonna jump forward to the 1980s, which is when this movie takes place. Okay, so like 30, 40 years ago. Oh, I don't enjoy that that's a true thing. So anyway, Diana is still super heartbroken about Steve Trevor dying in the first movie. He's all she can think about. Really, after all that time? Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta understand, this was a really good guy she knew for a couple of days 7 decades ago. Well, yeah, I guess so. So anyway, Diana's working in Washington, D.C. at the Smithsonian, and she has a new co-worker named Barbara. And what's her deal? Oh, well, she's a frickin' nerd, sir. She can't even walk in heels. Oh, embarrassing, disgusting, and pathetic. I bet nobody likes her. Yeah, and so there's this artifact called the Dream Stone, and that's what this movie's gonna focus on. Oh, what's this thing do? Oh, this thing's frickin' nuts. It grants wishes, but it takes something in return. A very magical stone. Yeah, and this phony business guy, Max Lord, he gets his hand on it, and he wishes to become the Dream Stone. Oh, so he turns to stone? You would think so, the way that was phrased, but no, now he can grant people's wishes when they touch him, and he can take something in return. Do Barbara and Diana get wishes in before he does that? They do. Barbara wishes to be more like Diana, so she gets some nice clothes and some super strength, and now she can walk in heels. Now that's impressive, am I right? Yeah, she's not pathetic anymore. Also, she removes her glasses, which, as you know, makes people automatically more attractive. That's just good character development is what that is. And so Diana's gonna wish for Steve Trevor to come back to life, and this way we could get Chris Pine back in the movie. Oh, people like Chris Pine, so what, does he just appear out of thin air? Actually, no, his consciousness goes into this random guy's body, so everybody sees this random guy, but we see Chris Pine. So, okay, is this because the stone can't make things just magically show up? No, it absolutely can. A giant wall's gonna appear out of nowhere, so are some nukes. I mean, the thing is...
Okay, I'm a little pissed I haven't thought of that. Like, why didn't Chris Pine just... Boop, or Steve just, like you said, appear out of thin air? And now I think back to those scenes, like, damn, it did just appear a wall and nukes and other shit like that. It made her into a cheetah. What the hell? But for Steve, it just takes over some dude's body. That's kind of...
is magic. So why are we doing this weird body control thing with Steve? I don't know. What happens to this guy's consciousness while Steve's controlling his body? Who's to say? You are. Yeah. What if this guy has a job and a family he has to get to? Oh, God, the implications are insane. Where is his consciousness? Is he dead? Oh, well, here's the thing, sir. I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about this body control thing. Get off of it. Oh, that felt vaguely threatening, so I'm gonna get off your back about that. Great, and so then Steve and Diana, obviously, they get intimate because, they love each other. They do that using a stranger's body buddy, that's got to be crossing a line. That's not okay. Yeah, well, we're going to have them do it anyway, and I find it strange that you immediately got back on my back about that. I mean, it's actually a really easy fix. Just have Steve Trevor show up as himself. No. So then that Max Lord guy makes himself super rich, and he goes to Egypt to take some guy's oil and make himself even richer. Okay. So Steve and Diana, they got to get over there, you know? How are they going to do that? Well, the thing is, they can't just take a commercial flight, because Steve doesn't have a passport. Well, I mean, the guy he's possessing probably has one. Yeah, well, they don't check for that. They head to the Smithsonian and steal one of the jets from over there. They have operational jets at the museum? They do, yeah. Fully fueled jets just lying around, so they take one of those, because Steve was a pilot. Okay, he was a pilot in World War I. Those are different planes. Well, I mean, a plane is a plane. That's, I mean, okay, yeah, that sentence is not technically wrong. So there you go. No, but, okay, but... Sir, a plane is a plane. Are you implying that a plane's not a plane? Because a plane is a plane. I mean, that's just such a vague general statement. A plane is a plane. Okay. So then they're being chased because of a jet theft, and so Wonder Woman goes ahead and makes it invisible, and that's how she gets her invisible jet. What? How? Well, it turns out that's a thing she can do, so she does the thing that she can do. Wow, well, thank God she has that ability we never once mentioned or referenced. Yeah, it works out great, so they go to Egypt, and they have a big chase scene with Max Lord. Oh, very exciting. But he freaking gets away, and he goes around causing a bunch more chaos. Then he goes to see the President of the United States. What for? Well, he gets the President to wish for more nukes, and then he sees this technology just lying around in the Oval Office, and it's exactly what he needs. What do you mean? Well, it's this device that lets him take over everybody's screen around the world, so technically through, like, satellite waves, he is, you know, he's touching them. How? Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, okay, I won't. So then there's gonna be this fight in the White House, and Barbara, she's turning evil, so she gets in on that too. Okay. And Steve manages to grab Max Lord. Oh, and so he wishes for everything to go back to normal? Oh, yeah, no, that would have been smart. Instead, he pushes him around a bit. Also a decent strategy. Yeah, so then Max Lord escapes, and he heads off to the satellite island to do his broadcast. Wow. And Steve and Diana find out that everybody needs to renounce their wishes, or else civilization's gonna end. So they have this big emotional goodbye. Oh, very sad. Very sad. But then she starts to fly and lasso some lightning bolts, so that's pretty cool. That's not bad. Oh, sure. Yeah, that may as well happen. So then Diana...
Stupid. Yeah, it was like right after she says goodbye, like, I don't know, that grants her the willpower to fly. I don't know. I like the scene of her flying, but not how it led up to it. Like, I understand, like, she's so emotional and she just wants to get away, but I don't know. How does that just make you go, I want to fly? I think it would have been more better if they had, like, I don't know, said something like, maybe she's, like, in mid-battle and something happens, she gets pushed off a cliff that she can just jump off of, and she thinks of what Steve Trevor said about flying, and that, you know, that would have been a better lead up to, yay, fly. But,
is gonna have to fight Barbara, who, by the way, is a cat now. What? Yeah, she's a cat now. She's part cheetah. What are you talking about? Well, see, Max Lord was like, hey, anything else you want? And she's like, yes, actually, I would like to be an apex predator, please. Oh, so she could have just as easily been turned into a killer whale. Yeah, I guess there was a chance she could have turned into a, you know, orca whale, but that would have made for a less interesting fight scene. Oh, I wholeheartedly disagree. Anyway, so then we're gonna have a barely visible fight scene, and Barbara's gonna get electrocuted. Oh, so she dies.
Barely visible.
She gets a little sleepy, which is what happens when cats get electrocuted. That's not, no, I don't think that's accurate. Well, that's what my dad told me when my childhood cat chewed through his extension cord. Your cat died, I think. No, sir, he went to sleep, then he went to live on a farm, and I never saw him again. I mean... Okay, so what happens next? Oh, well, Max is granting wishes to everybody in the world through their screens. Most of the world doesn't speak English. Well, okay, yeah, I'll keep that in mind for trivia night, I guess. That's interesting. Anyway, it's going to be complete chaos. Oh, it is? Yep, people are killing each other with wishes. One guy gets a farm outside his apartment. People can wish for anything. Really? Yeah, it's going to be nuts. Statistically speaking, wouldn't at least one person wish for the guy that just showed up on their TV to die or for the world to end? Wouldn't at least one person wish for world peace? What happens with that paradox? Well, I mean, that's like a 1 in a million kind of wish, right? There are billions of people in the world. Oh, you're just full of fun trivia tonight. So anyway, Diana has to lasso this guy, but her lasso can't get through this mysterious wind around him. Oh, wow, it's gonna be tough for her to defeat him if she can't reach him. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, she gets her lasso around his ankle, and then she...
What did I say in my video? I said, how the hell did she do that? Because they clearly showed that she couldn't get it past that force field crap. And then all of a sudden, without showing her, you know, even do that one more time, her lasso is just around his foot. We're on the same. He might have watched my video, I don't know.
She can talk to everybody through him. I thought she couldn't get through with that thing. Oh yeah, no, she couldn't. But then... She could. But how? Unclear. Well, okay then. So then she tells everybody to renounce their wishes, because nothing good comes from lying. And everybody does it. Everybody does it, including Max Lord, who suddenly cares about his son that he's been actively ignoring the whole movie. And so what about, like, what if someone with a terminal illness wished to be cured? Oh, well, they would have to renounce that, because that's not the truth. What if a blind person wished to be able to see? That's a shortcut to being able to see, so that's wrong. What if somebody wished to be able to feed their starving child? Yeah, okay, this moment only works if everybody wishes for something selfish or violent, so we're gonna have to pretend like that's the case, okay? Oh, pretending is tight. Okay, let's do it. Okay, thank God. So then Max Lord is gonna go reunite with his son, who just kind of comes running out of the woods for no reason. How did Max Lord get back from the island if he renounced all his wishes? Unclear. And what happens with Barbara? Oh, well, she's not a cat anymore, and she's chilling, I imagine. Okay, anyway, then Diana's gonna have a little flirty moment with the guy who Steve was controlling. It's gonna be very sweet. He's already seen that guy.
Oh, so I knew I wasn't tripping. Like, while I was watching the movie, I was like, why is this guy so important? I didn't remember him, because obviously the whole time we're seeing Chris Pine. So I'm like, why is he so, like, it's putting kind of some importance on him for some reason. There's no, how do I say this? There's not a reason why he's just there, you know, like some random person. Like, he popped up like a Stan Lee cameo in a way. And it's like, okay, that's clearly important, and I'm not getting it. But yeah, it's the same freaking guy. That's kind of creepy. That is very creepy. That's way more creepy now that I know it.
Have a little flirty moment with the guy who Steve was controlling. It's going to be very sweet. He's already seen that guy naked. Yeah, just a real sweet moment. It's going to be Christmas, too. Yeah, I don't know if it being Christmas makes it better. And then she looks at a balloon, and we're all done. So what do you think? I mean, I feel like using a strange man's body is just so deeply strange and raises so many messed up questions. Right. Well, maybe nobody will think of how weird it is. Well, yeah, I guess that is a possibility. Okay, let's do it.
Whoa, what the hell did I just do? Wonder Woman 1984 ignores some big problems with Steve Trevor's return. Like, seriously, man. Well, that was Pitch Meeting, Wonder Woman 1984. Have you guys seen these before? And if you like that, you should definitely check out some more. And if you want to watch more, we can. Otherwise, we can just wait till more come out, and so that we can just all watch them together and they're brand new. Because I've watched like every single one. I think I've only missed like one or two. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next, and you guys have a great one. This is Joey XD. I'm out. Good night. Happy New Year to you guys. I hope you guys had a great one and your year is starting out fantastically. Let's go 2021. I'm not gonna jinx it, so I'm not gonna say anything too crazy.